Capricorn, thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here with your reading, my darlings. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Martians, Astronauts. Pick a node. It does not matter to me. I love you all. Cross watchers, I am a snitch. I'm telling you now. Please don't curse me in the comments. Love you too. Caps, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. There's no gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them, it, heifer. Pay it no mind. Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Caps, I thank you. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, donations. Thank you, and I thank you again. All right, let's talk about your energy. First things first, I was picking up a Jezebel energy around you. Now, I ain't judging. Okay, we're going to be real here. And you ain't no daggone saint either, but I want you to be mindful of ignorance. You know, this energy feels like it's somebody that maybe was a young, was married young, and maybe they were married, 20, 25 years or something, and they're newly single or separated or widowed or what have you. There's a new freedom in this energy. So I don't know if this person was in prison or in marriage or in the house, on a farm or whatever. It don't matter to me, but there's a freedom energy in it. And I call it Jezebel because the energy has no picks. When I tell you it's down for whatever, it is down for whatever, whenever, however, with whoever. So be careful, Again, I'm not judging. I've definitely, it's like having that friend that never could leave the porch, and you get that friend off the porch and then they get you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, Caps. Be careful. Let's see what's going on. We're pulling from the dreams of Gaia. Can I have Capricorn, please? Please and thank you. Okay. The Counselor, look at you, being the peacemaker, trying to be the example. The Sage is in reverse. Wow. I didn't see that coming. Let me just make sure. Okay, we got to read it out like it is. I like my decks tight and upright, baby. But it is what it is. Okay, so the Counselor. The Counselor is, if this was traditional tarot, it's a Knight of Cups. Okay, so a Knight of Cups is an emotional offer in exchange, something that piques your interest, or you've piqued somebody's interest and they're coming to you, you're on your way to them, what have you. For this deck, though, it's more so an energy of an expression. It's an energy of, oh, help me with my words, expression, like somebody disclosing. So somebody may disclose their personal business to you, their information, things like that. With this energy, the Counselor is thought of as a trusted space. I'm not going to lie. It's thought of as a trusted space to hide or to confess, or things like that with emotions. But the Counselor isn't always, the Counselor isn't always the tight-lipped. I'll say it like that. They're not, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, they're just not always tight-lipped. It is what it is, okay? They say they are, but they're not always. It's more so like, Capricorn shared something with me about their marriage, but I can't say too much about it. But, if you see Capricorn and they got a black eye, just don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like the counselor is funky sometimes with... So be careful, Caps, all right? Be careful. Again, that Jezebel energy is still present. So if that's that kind of person, this person may be, like I said, if they were in a house, in prison, on a farm or whatever, separate from being interactive socially, they might not know how to be a friend. They might want a friend, but they might not know how to be one. Not just yet. The Sage actually confirms this, coming in reverse. This is an energy of experience and wisdom, but it's coming in reverse, okay? So it looks like you're getting ready to see this in somebody or in your part with somebody. Like, I should have left this fool on the porch where I found him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Whatever this turns out, you know, beyond this, there is a journey to be had here. You know, the thing about the journey information is that both of these paths lead to the same place. The problem is that the terrain is different, you know, and what you want is a well-lit, smooth path. So stay optimistic, stay positive, stay in the light, all right? You mess around in the dark, you might trip and fall. I'm just saying, okay? Let's see what's going on with your spread. We're going to use Pruitt's today for your spread. Virgo's in here. Cap, you may have Virgo in your chart. Or it makes sense with the Knight of Cups, because I always tell Virgos that their roots are in their heart. But I'm definitely picking up that Virgo energy. Can I have the core for Capricorn? What's at the center of this energy for Capricorn? The King of Swords, intelligence, and there's the Ten of Swords with the betrayal. Yeah, I think somebody's gonna, like, you're gonna have to either correct something or, you know, it's like an information overload or miscommunication or whatever. Somebody's gonna tell you something, or you're gonna tell them whatever, and they're gonna, it's not gonna be held. That's how I feel in this energy. I feel like you're going to share somebody, or you might tell them the truth. Like, listen, I've been at this job for 10 years and I can't stand my supervisor. And they're going to go run and tell it. They are. They're going to run and tell it. I'm telling you right now. Okay? And then when the supervisor approaches you, you're really not going to want to respond. It's kind of like, if I say something, I'm going to say the wrong thing. So just leave me alone. I don't want, you know, don't do it. Don't approach me. All right. But you're going to see your way through this. I think it's just, you know, a quick lesson in learning that sometimes people just not ready for you, Cap. You know what I mean? Especially when you coming in strong like this. King of Swords is a very strong, intelligent, direct energy. It's very factual and truthful. So when you're coming in like this, everybody not ready for that. Crown this energy, please, for Capricorn. A Virgo, Libra, Cusper, maybe. What am I picking up? Why is this other energy? I don't like no hijacks. Seven of Pentacles, reverse. Seven of Wands, upright. Yeah. Don't second guess anything. Don't second guess whether or not, like, how can I say this? Don't second guess where you stand. You know what I mean? You stand where you stand. It is what it is. Okay? As long as you're operating in truth, integrity, righteousness, things that the sword represents, stand on it. Stand on it. You know, at this point, somebody's feelings is going to get hurt, Caps. Either, you know, the person that is expressing to you, or you're expressing to them, or whatever. Somebody is getting betrayed here. They're going to feel the blunt of these swords, these knives in the back. It's going to happen. okay? And if it has to happen, let it happen, because you're operating in truth. You know, there's no lies told here from the king. No lies told at all. The delivery might be messed up. I ain't gonna lie. It might be a little harsh, but it's still the truth. And maybe it's how you tell somebody something that they feel betrayed, but it can't, it's, you know, the feelings are not changing the facts here, okay? So maybe they feel like, okay, I'm gonna get Cap back because they said my breath stink, and I'm gonna tell the boss, you know, what they were talking about the other day. You know, foolishness like that. But it don't make, the breath still stink and the boss is still a butthead. It don't change nothing. You know, it just creates a situation where you may have to make a stand and defend yourself. But when you standing on truth, you standing very securely, you know? What's working against Capricorn right now? What's in the way? Please and thank you. Go ahead, Cap. I love that. I love when you show up in your own reading. I really do. Because sometimes I feel like it's unfortunate that the devil represents your energy. But I like it when you show up in your own reading. I would have liked you better here, because here you're coming up working against yourself. That means that you about to show your entire behind. Don't do it. And go out drinking and talk about it. Don't do it. Look at that. You about to show your entire, it will work against you. Don't do it. I love you, Caps. Don't do it. Like, you are really on some, I'm about to show my entire behind, and I'm going to call such and such and tell them to meet me at the happy hour. No. And there's the Queen. Just let this just be a teachable moment for everybody. Let it be a teachable moment for everybody. The problem is you're embodying this king because you're dealing with this queen. And the Queen of Swords' mouth is just as reckless as the king. And when you're dealing with mouth, Cap, you're really not good at that. It's not your strongest suit. I love you guys, but dealing with mouth is not a strong suit of yours. It really isn't. Okay? So how we gonna do this? I know you gotta defend yourself, protect yourself. I know you're speaking the truth. I get that part. I know you're very clear on what you're saying and doing. I get that part. We gotta master this. How can we deal with this queen by not going all the way to hell? Hello? That's, wait a minute. I might have to clarify that. Let me see if, let's finish the spread first. Where is this coming from? What brought this on for Capricorn? Probably that Jezebel. I know it is. Probably the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. So I just think somebody is newly single. I mean, and maybe they're abundant. Maybe they got divorced and they got a nice settlement, or they went to court. They got a nice settlement. And I don't think they are just very good at being social. That's my opinion. The Queen is still here. That's my opinion. All right. Past energy is showing, you know, independence and freedom, along with separation and isolation. So either, Caps, you may have took a stand in the past, like, I'm going to just live my best life and stay away from everybody, but you couldn't avoid this. This was coming to you regardless. I ain't gonna lie. It was coming. It was already a part of your path. Okay. And I heavily think it's tied to your finances, like your job, even a social place, someplace where you feel at home. Okay. Where's this taking, Capricorn? What is the possible outcome? I have a Seven of Cups, options. I have a Five of Swords and a Six of Swords. Yeah. Somebody is just going to have to be mad. That's the bottom line. You're going to end up walking away because you got things to do, places to go, and people to see. And you have options of where you can go. But that doesn't mean that, you know, like I said, somebody's not going to be mad. Somebody is going to be mad. And they may even feel like they won. I'm not going to lie, Cap. We talk. Okay? So, God forbid this happens, but if you have to take a L because of a conversation or because of the stand you take, you do have other options. So don't fret. But walking away from somebody this spiteful is the best, because they petty. Five of Swords is a very petty energy. Nah, 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 nah. I won. You know, it's really petty, childish. So, you know, this queen for you is just not, it's not, just get out of all this daggone air energy altogether, period. Heavy emphasis on Aquarius, I have to say that. But I'm smelling that Virgo Libra mix or something. I don't know what this is. Leo here coming in with strength, because God is just wonderful. You know who you are. You know where you stand. You know what you're capable of. You know what you bring to the table, okay? So you're going to move forward ambitious and fearless like you've been doing and like you know how to do. Taming that beast inside. Taming that Capricorn inside. That other side of you. Yeah, we're going to get control of that and keep control of that. We can't just unleash that willy-nilly. You know what I mean? You'll have what you need when you need it to get through this. But it seems that this is all, like I said earlier, I think it was part of your path. It was definitely some divine intervention to reset a balance here with Justice, Libra's energy. So maybe some divine intervention with a Libra, or like I said, a Libra Virgo cusper, something like that. This is Scorpion energy, the Tower. But this tower is falling because it was either built on a faulty foundation and it was going to fall anyway, or was blocking your path, baby, and you're meant to go further. You might be able to get a lawsuit out of this. I have to say that with Justice. So do some research on that as well. But you know, you still, like I said, I think you'll be fine. You get in alignment with self, with spirit, you know, definitely making sure you connect with what's pouring into you and not just taking from you. Because sometimes I think you get tired of being the teacher or the older person or the, you know, the go-to. Capricorn, how do you do this? How do you do that? You get tired of that sometimes. So it's really nice to have like an energy kind of pour into you a little bit, all right? I know that you expect for there to be a retaliation from this. Don't. Okay? Don't. They're not that smart. I ain't gonna lie. It's not about smart. They're not that. See, your low is just different. That's what they don't understand. They're not that much into, you know, this as you are. Some people, you know, they just, you know, out of sight, out of mind. That's what I want to say. Once this is over, they're going to move on with their life. You, on the other hand, got problems. You know, y'all got, hello, I'm just saying, I love you, but shoot, it take you a minute, all right? You gotta, yeah, you be calling utility companies and banks, and you then became Fred Sanford and any other character you gotta come up with to make. So, Capricorn, let me stop telling your business. I love you. Anyway, yeah, don't worry about that. I know you have an expectation of it because you know you. Don't worry about that. All right, focus on loving yourself, you know, being generous with yourself, generous with your emotions, because everybody is not like that, and you know that, okay? This is just a situation that you had to get past and get through so you can get past. I say it like that. Sagittarian energy with this Nine of Wands. Damn, they're going through it too, and it's carrying into yours. If you have a connection with a Sag, they're going through it too in their own right, with their own foolishness. Don't mix the two. Teamwork might seem like it's going to make the dream work, but it's a trauma bond. I love you, but I already know it's a trauma bond. All right, Sag is just really in a bad place because they're going through their own stuff. So is Aquarius. Now that I'm looking at this, everybody got, it's just a whole lot going on right now. It's a whole lot going on right now. Don't make a trauma bond just because you hurting or because you want revenge and you need somebody to understand when you ready to go low. Because don't nobody really understand that kind of low except a Sag or a Gemini. All right, who does understand, but that will never admit it, Libra. I ain't gonna lie. They terrible. Ooh, I'm a Libra. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta call the spade a spade. I'm sorry. I feel like I betrayed myself. But yeah, this is a trauma bond. It's gonna feel good, but when they get back to themselves, y'all not gonna be on the same page, and then you'll have a new adversary only because you ain't no fool and they're gonna treat you like one. You know what I mean? So yeah, just focus on the quality and not quantity of anything that you entertain, okay? Especially with your emotions. More so, get your grind on. That's where you're comfortable. You know, that's your world. Get your grind. Get into your grind. Get into your craft, whatever it is. Start mastering it, doing research or hours or whatever it is. That's your reprieve, you know? I know you sometimes hate the job, but at the same time, it does allow you to take your focus off your problems or the world and just focus on, you know, what's in front of you, okay? Divine motion is coming in. The Uber is coming. The Chariot is coming to pick you up right from your comfort zone when you're mastering your craft, minding your business, working on your own stuff, okay? This Chariot is coming in, taking you right to comfort with the Queen of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right? So be encouraged. I'm sorry you have to go through this, but you definitely got to go through. And it's going to kill you to walk away from somebody with a smart mouth. God darn. Just don't do it, Caps. Please, it will work against you if you go back to the old tricks or if you join the crew of foolishness. Don't do it. Don't get caught up. All right? Don't get caught up. All right. If any event you said, Green Eyes, I don't know what you're talking about. This is not my life. I'm okay with that. Check your moon. Check your rising. Don't take the energy if it's not yours. Leave it here for someone else. All right? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It's free, and it does support the channel. If any event you're looking for a personal appointment, I respond to email requests only, perfectlyimperfecttarot@gmail.com. All right? Guys, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.